finally, use a takeaway phrase. The last piece of this puzzle is, and I've already demonstrated it many times, at the end of each point, to zip it up, finish with a takeaway phrase, meaning a great phrase, which by the way can be a quote of somebody else. If you want to, use a Tony Robbins-ism, or a Les Brown-ism, or somebody else's ism, an Andy Harrington-ism, whatever you like. It doesn't have to be yours. Quote the source if it's not yours. Or come up with your own new source. You need a phrase that has two sides to it. It needs a yin and a yang, a setup and an impact line. Remember a joke? You know a joke? Don't ever tell a joke with just a punchline. It won't work. You need a setup for a punch. You need a jab for a right hook. So, no matter what happens in life, jab, stay faithful to your dreams. Got it? Because if you walked up, let me say this. Stay faithful to your dreams. See how much flatter it is? As opposed to, now let me say this. No matter what happens in life, stay faithful to your dreams. Thank you. Round of applause, right? Because you've got the left jab for the big right hook. To understand, it needs two sides. Setup and impact line. Setup, punchline. Same thing. Okay? Think of other ones. Tony Robbins. It's in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. There needs to be two sides to it. In fact, most of these around the room probably have it. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. Take opportunities and see what awaits you. There you go. You have gifts that you came here to share with the world. And if you don't share them out of fear, you're being selfish. Okay, get that. Get the focus off of you and get onto those you can serve. There you go. Martin Luther King. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Yin, just take the first step. Yang. If you don't want to preach, put speech in your speech. In life, you'll have problems or you have goals. Yin, but you'll never have neither. Yang. Make your goals so big and inspiring, yin, they make your problems seem insignificant by comparison. Yang. So that's left jab, right hook. Why not go out on a limb? Left jab. That's where the fruit is. Okay? You are either on the way or you're in the way. And you better make up your mind which one. In life, you'll have problems or you'll have goals, but you'll never have neither. Okay, get the idea? They've all got a duality to them, yes? A yin and a yang, okay? So by all means, borrow any of these or come up with your own, okay? Quotes are very easy to find on the internet, so just use one of those. Or come up with your own one, okay? So that's called a takeaway. So takeaways. We call these foundational phrases. So again, another way to think about it is a foundational phrase. You want to be known for this ongoingly. Tony Robbins is known for his phrase. Les Brown's are known for his phrases. You need to come up with your own phrase you're known for. Like one of mine is, why are you trying so hard to fit in when you're born to stand out? It's a phrase, right? I get known for that. Make your phrase typically no longer than about 15 words. Don't want it too long. Because remember, it's meant to be impactful. So it needs to be short and memorable, not long. So make your phrase no longer than about 15 words. Example, a ship is safe. Or a ship in a harbour is safe. But that is not what ships are built for. Here's Ruth. Let's see how she finishes.
So we need to understand fear so that we don't allow fear to stop us. We mustn't let fear be right there in front of us, blocking us. Fear needs to be behind you. Now, I want you to remember this. So if you haven't got a pen, get a pen now and write this down. Because I want you to use this quotation every time you think that fear is actually blocking you in some way, stopping you from moving forward in some way. Every time that your mind is saying, what if? Every time that you hold back, instead of stepping in to that light that should be shining on you. Remember, this quotation is from John Shedd, and it says, "A ship in a harbour is safe, but that's not what ships were built for."
Okay, you like it? Yes or no, guys? Yeah. That finished, everyone goes, wow, right? Lovely point to finish with. And then you then move on to your next point. Make sense? Point number 2, for example, yes? Raise your hand if you follow, please. All right.